Have you ever scrolled past a watch, think, I'll grab it later, and then suddenly it's triple the price and completely vanished? Watch prices don't rise, they ambush you. But today, we flip the script. I am about to show you the sleeper watches that are ticking time bombs in the best way. They're underpriced, they're underhyped, and they're dangerously close to blowing up. Stick around. One of these might be your next grail. Starting with number 1, the Tudor Black Bay 58, reference number M79O30N0001. The first thing you'll notice in this timepiece is the dimensions: 39mm diameter and 11.9mm thickness. That slim profile means that it slides under a cuff, whether you're in a tailored blazer or a denim jacket. It's one of the rare divers that doesn't scream sport watch in a formal setting. The bracelet, riveted steel links, Tudor's nod to vintage construction, but the modern clasp has a satisfying industrial snap and micro adjustments that make it wearable all day without wrist fatigue. There's no faux patina here. The matte black dial is subtly domed, with warm gold tone hour markers and snowflake hands that reference Tudor's military-issued pieces from the 70s. The unidirectional bezel clicks like a bank vault and uses anodized aluminum, not ceramic, lighter and more in line with the watch's old-school spirit. That movement inside, the MT5402, was designed specifically for smaller cases. It's COSC certified and packs a 70-hour power reserve, enough to wear it on Friday, toss it aside all weekend, and it'll still be ticking come Monday morning. David Beckham, a brand ambassador for Tudor, has been seen wearing different models from the Black Bay line, including the Black Bay Pro and the Black Bay 58 in 18-karat yellow gold. The timepiece is available in the market priced between $3,000 and $5,000. Current trends point to a value jump of at least 15 to 20% by 2026, making this one of the smartest modern watches to buy before the watch world catches up. Number 2, the Grand Seiko GMT, reference number SBGM221. This one is for those who appreciate quiet luxury. No oversized logos, no screaming bezels, just precision and restraint. At 39.5mm with a lug-to-lug of 46.9mm, the case is refined without feeling delicate. The ivory dial isn't just off-white, it's warm, almost parchment-toned under certain lights, and deeply textured under the box-shaped sapphire. The heat-blued GMT hand adds a subtle flash that you only notice if you're really looking, and that's the Grand Seiko charm. High detail meant for the wearer, not the room. The case back is see-through, showcasing the beautifully finished 9S66 movement with 35 joules and a 72-hour power reserve. The market price sits at around $3,800 to $4,900 now, but collectors have started locking these up. Why? It's one of the only GMTs with this aesthetic, more dress watch than a tool, and Grand Seiko's production remains limited. With increased Western market interest and potential scarcity ahead, it's projected to appreciate 15 to 25% by 2026. Quiet now, loud later. Number 3, the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moon Watch, reference number 310 3042 5001 001. There's no modern chronograph with a deeper legacy. This is the model that traces its lineage directly to the one worn on the moon. The asymmetrical 42mm case follows the exact 4th generation design. Same lines, same silhouette, but now paired with a coaxial master chronometer movement that resists magnetism up to 15,000 Gauss. What stands out on the wrist is the step dial, matte black with recessed subdials and elongated markers, and that subtle but iconic dot over 90 on the anodized aluminum bezel. Hesselite crystal covers the front, intentionally old school, with that raised dome and central Omega logo etched right in. The closed steel case back features the embossed seahorse medallion, another nod to the tool watch era that it came from. The bracelet deserves its own spotlight. 5 brushed arched links per row with a taper that feels era correct. It's attached with a fold-over clasp that includes a comfort extension, practical, especially for daily wear or climate changes. The manual wound caliber 3861 delivers 50 hours of power. And yes, you'll feel the tactile joy of winding it. At $7,300, it's not a hidden gem, but it is appreciating steadily at 5 to 8% per year. That's a solid return on a piece of space history that is still certified for NASA flight today. Number 4, the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona. Reference number 126500LN. This is the closest thing to a legal asset class that you can wear. The retail price is $15,100. The current market price is $32,645. That's a plus 116% jump. Not over a decade, in less than 2 years. Supply stays strangled. Demand never cools. Rolex's move to update the reference only fanned the flames. This isn't just a flex, it's a calculated play. A steel sports watch with the kind of trajectory that hedge fund managers wish their stocks had. If you're thinking twice, you're already late. This isn't hype, it's math. The 40mm case is crafted from corrosion-resistant oyster steel, polished to a mirror gloss that stays cleaner than it should. The black Cerachrome ceramic bezel, laser-etched with a tachometer scale, isn't just scratch-proof. It doesn't fade, chip, or age. It's basically indestructible. The white dial is razor clean, with contrasting black subdials that pop visually and track elapsed time with precision. The bracelet is 3 solid links of brushed oyster steel with the Oyster Lock clasp and Easy Link micro adjustment. Tight and instantly recognizable. This isn't just a status symbol, it's a velocity play. Daytonas aren't bought, they're earned or hunted, and they're not going down in value anytime soon. Number 5, the Vacheron Constantin Overseas Chronograph. Reference number 5500V110A B148. This isn't just a high-end chrono, it's a heavyweight from the holy trinity of Swiss watchmaking. The 42.5mm stainless steel case houses 263 hand-finished components, visible through a sapphire caseback. The movement inside, caliber 5200, beats at 28,800 VPH with a 52-hour power reserve. But what sets it apart is the vertical clutch column wheel, a feature that's usually found in ultra high-end chronographs for smoother, jump-free activation. The integrated bracelet is one of the best in the game. Tapered links with a brushed and polished finish, plus a tool-free quick change system that lets you swap between leather or rubber in seconds. The sunburst blue dial has depth and vibrancy that shifts in different lighting, paired with lume-filled silver hands and subdials at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. But what really drives long-term value here is the scarcity. Vacheron's annual production is a fraction of Rolex or Omega's, and the Overseas Chronograph has become a serious grail in the post-Genta integrated bracelet boom. Retail is $39,965, but availability is limited, and demand is global. Collectors are quietly moving in. With rising attention to independent design and high-end steel sports models, this piece is primed for appreciation over the next 2 to 3 years. And finally, number 6, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo. Reference number 15202ST. This is the blueprint. Originally designed by Gerald Genta in a single night during the quartz crisis, the Royal Oak redefined what a luxury watch could look like. The 15202ST is the closest modern echo of that 1972 legend, and it's now officially discontinued, turning every remaining piece into collector gold. Its 39mm case is ultra slim at 8.1mm, with the instantly recognizable octagonal bezel and visible screws. The bracelet flows seamlessly into the case, each brushed steel link hand-finished to a level that most brands don't attempt. On the wrist, it's almost like jewelry, but technical. The blue petite tapisserie dial is a visual signature in itself, with a textured grid pattern and white gold markers that shimmer subtly with any motion. Inside, the caliber 2121 movement is only 3.1mm thick, built off the legendary JLC 920 base, used by Patek and Vacheron in the past. Current market value floats somewhere between $90K and $130K, with an annual appreciation of 7 to 15%, and no signs of slowing. The 15202ST isn't just rare, it's a milestone in modern design. You're not just buying a watch, you are locking in a piece of watchmaking history. Investment tips that you'll thank yourself for later. When it comes to watch investing, timing truly is everything. One of the smartest moves that you can make is to buy early. especially at launch. That's usually when prices are at their lowest. And once the market catches on or supply tightens, values can climb fast. Rarity is another major driver. Limited editions, boutique-only releases, or models that have been discontinued often see the sharpest appreciation simply because they're harder to find. When everyone wants one and no one's selling, the price spikes. But owning the right watch is only half the story. How you keep it matters just as much. Watches in excellent condition with their original box, papers, and even the tiny extras like hang tags or booklets command significantly higher resale value. And finally, stay informed. Watch markets shift quickly. Following collector forums, auction trends, and brand news can give you early insight into models with rising potential. That low-key release today, it could be the next big grail tomorrow. So here's the deal. The best time to buy these watches was yesterday. The second best time is before this video ends. These aren't hype machines with inflated legacy tax. They are watches with actual soul, value, and upside. If you've got one of these in your cart, don't wait for the market to validate it. Trust your instincts, and your future self will thank you. Now, if you like these picks, do us a favor, hit that like button, drop a comment with what you're eyeing, and make sure to subscribe. We are just getting started on watches that outsmart the system.